You know what? It seems these days like a person can't swing a dead tree branch and not hit a realtor. You know what I mean? They're everywhere. So how do you figure out who will be the best agent for you? So I thought about that. So here's a list of questions to ask a realtor when it's time to sell your home. Question number 1, what's your experience? Well, clearly real estate experience is very important, of course, but what other professional experience have they had previous to being an agent? If any at all, of course. Also, how long have they been an agent and are they full-time? They need to be full-time. How many transactions do they themselves specifically do in a given year, not their team? Now that's a really important distinction to make because agents will claim that they do hundreds of transactions a year. Well, this is complete BS, people. What they're referring to is their team. No single agent can do hundreds of transactions in a year themselves. It's not humanly possible. All right, question number 2. Do you have another job or another full-time job? Now we can all appreciate a side hustle, right? But having your Uncle Henry, who doubles as the fry cook at the Hungry Heifer, doing what's most likely the biggest purchase of your life just doesn't make the most sense, right? It's because they're not focused solely on real estate and they're not focused on you and your home. You want them to be available when you need them, and it takes more than a license and a heartbeat to be a realtor. It takes experience, resources, knowledge, and good communication skills. Be sure and hire a full-time, dedicated real estate professional. All right, question number 3. If you list my home, are you the person I will be dealing with? Now, this is a common situation with large brokerage teams, and I referenced it earlier. They advertise that they sell hundreds of homes a year, but yet, rarely, if ever, you talk to the person doing the advertising, or you'll meet them face-to-face one time, and then once the contract is signed, they just pass you off to their support staff or their underling agents, their lower-level agents, who have little to no experiences. Now, what you're buying is the knowledge and experience from them, the advertiser, the big cheese, right? And not their agent or their support staff. So real estate is a people business, or even better stated, a personal relationship business, not an assembly line. So when you hire an agent, you hire their expertise and their communication skills, not their team of agents. Okay, number 4. How will they market your home? Will they put it on the MLS, drop a sign in the yard, pray for a buyer, and call it good? Or will they help you stage it by offering staging services? What services, lists, tips do they offer to help you make your home more marketable? Will they help you develop a plan for unforeseen things or help you work with getting the house prepped? There's so much more to it, and they need to advise you because this is what they do for a living, right? All right, number 5. What is their digital marketing plan? An agent needs to have a digital marketing plan where they expose your home to the masses through various social media outlets correctly. Simply posting on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube doesn't necessarily constitute a correct digital marketing plan. There's more to it than just doing that. All right, so do they have a pick your neighbor campaign? Do they have drone shots? Ask lots of questions about how they will market your home. The good agents will stand out. All right, number 6. Will they hire a professional photographer? So it is said in real estate that your home sells a minimum of 3 times, and the photos are the first sale. The job of the photos is to get feet in the door of your house. If you have bad photos, you miss the first and most important sale because they'll never get to sale number 2 or 3 and then to the close. So you can understand why professional photos are an absolute must. All right, question number 7. How often will they communicate with you? Selling your home can be a really stressful time, right? Yeah, we all know. All right, well, the good agents will reduce or eliminate the stress by communicating with you at least once or twice a week by keeping you updated in all the activity. Once your home is under contract, there are many other deadlines and actions happening behind the scenes, and they need to communicate what's going on thoroughly with you. Also, make sure that the realtor is a fit for you and your communication style. For example, if you're a numbers and graphs person, perhaps a numbers and graph person that as an agent would be a better fit for you. The point being, make a note of how they connect with you and how they communicate with you. And that's really the style that you want to go with that matches yours, all right? What is your negotiation style? Real estate is a collaboration, and everyone has to be on the same page or the deal just doesn't get done. And your agent needs to play well with others, because being bullheaded and hard to deal with can lead to more stress, lost deals, and loss of money. We all know those kinds of people, right? But on the flip side of the coin, they can't be a wet noodle either, all right? They need to stand their ground when it matters the most and be strong and confident to protect your interests. All right, number 9, next question. How much should my house be listed at? Are you ready for the most shocking answer? You should not list with the agent who brings you the highest number and call it a day. Wait, what? Yes, a high number will be so tempting, but buyers will only pay what the market says the home is worth. Furthermore, a buyer's agent has the same access to the data that your listing agent has, and so what your home should be listed at is based upon multiple factors, and the agent needs to do the research and show you how and why they came up with the numbers that they did. And be wary of the agent that brings high numbers and no data backing it up. Pricing your home too high will keep your home on the market far too long, resulting in a lower price than you would have received if your home was priced correctly to begin with. All right? And extended days on the market in today's marketplace will make people think like something's wrong with your home and ask themselves, well, why hasn't it sold yet? So it's generally better to underprice than to overprice. All right, question number 10. Why should I hire you? Bottom line is, no two agents are the same. Ask them what separates them from all the thousands and thousands of agents out there. Make sure that you are able to connect and build a good rapport with them and that they listen to you. And what's most important to you, all right? So there's a reason we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, okay? At the end of the day, if you have doubts or aren't feeling comfortable, there's a reason. Listen to your gut, people, because it's right. It's okay to say no and interview somebody else. Like any relationship, it's all about the fit, right? And here's some thoughts on hiring family or friends. Chances are you know an agent in your personal circle, and just because they are friends or family, they don't necessarily make the right fit, because buying or selling a home is a huge financial and emotional event, and you will need someone who will be objective with you. Let me say that again. You want someone who will be objective with you. They may be a full-time agent, but because they are close to you, they may not be honest with you because they don't want to hurt your feelings by not telling you the things you need to hear to get top dollar. You're going to want somebody who's objective with you. It's in your best interest, all right? All right, if you like this video and want to know the real costs when selling your home, you should check out my other video called Cost to Sell a Home. It's Not What You Think. And at the end of that video, there's a free guide to download to help you get top dollar. And as always, if you like what I share, click the like, subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I appreciate your time today, and thanks for watching.